So it's Black History Month, and the topic of diaspora wars was bound to come up. Now, I noticed that a lot of people who are rightfully exhausted with diaspora wars hope that by showing similarities across the diaspora, people will snap out of discussing the grievances that they have with one another. Similarly, people might respond to these arguments by saying, but we're all black. But in my opinion, this statement, though intended to be super positive, might work as a dismissive truism that avoids critically thinking about why these conversations keep happening. And I feel like there's an approach to ending diaspora wars that we often overlook. What if the real issue is that we just haven't normalized a healthy way to go about these difficult conversations and have instead used either flight or fight response? In the same way that many black people want to address anti-blackness disaggregated from the general racism faced by people of color, sometimes black people of different ethnicities, nationalities, or other subsets want to address the discrimination that they face disaggregated from the entire racial group. And for all the people who see absolutely no merit in any of the conversations that could prompt the diaspora war, here are a few topics that are at least worth addressing. The denouncing of xenophobic bullying, the recognition of privileges based on nationality or ethnicity, the education around cultural ignorance or misappropriation, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, centuries of divergent history will have consequential effects on each of our communities, and that will come up from time to time. So if we take difficult diasporic dialogue as a given instead of hoping that it goes away, what principles can minimize the amount of these conversations that devolve into an all-out diaspora war? Well, here are 5 ideas. Number 1, don't generalize personal experience into stereotypes. If you've experienced negative treatment from 1, 5, or even 10 people of a shared ethnicity or background, it's still a xenophobic fallacy to assume that all the people who share that identity have the same beliefs or operate the same way. There could be many aspects of your personal experience that are not generalizable to the entire group or even a majority or a plurality. And this is especially true without referencing any polls, studies, or empirical evidence. 2, attack ideas, not people. Even when a problematic idea is widespread amongst diasporic groups, it's more productive to attack the idea by disproving it or outlining its impact as opposed to attacking the people who might have it. And you can always call someone out for expressing harmful ideas, but when insults start attacking how they look, dress, or talk, then that's a bad sign. 3, acknowledge root causes. We should never assume that people develop stereotypes or prejudices out of nowhere. One reason I got into history is to diagnose where oppressive ideas come from. People will respond better when they understand how xenophobic ideas were indoctrinated into them, and that by contrast, that these ideas can be unlearned. 4, outline a purpose. When bringing up a topic as tense as diaspora conflict and good faith, one of the most productive things that you can do is have a call to action. For example, if you're raising awareness of the issue of bullying based on cultural differences, one of the call to actions you can have is people teaching their kids at a young age why certain insults are not tolerated. Without a call to action, people may assume that the only purpose in having a conversation is to antagonize, and they'll probably get defensive. And 5, put this information to good use. So my call to action is for you to use this list as a litmus test for what differentiates productive conversation from a diaspora war. But let me know your thoughts in the comments and follow for more.